Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a short but super effective stretching sequence. So you'll feel stretched from your head all the way down to your toes. So let's start off in a comfortable sitting position. Might be cross-legged or any other position that feels good for you. Take your right hand over your head towards the left ear and start by stretching the left side of the neck. And slowing down the breath as we do so. You might keep the left fingertips on the floor, or perhaps place your hand behind your back to open up the shoulder just a little bit more. And let's do that on the other side. Left hand towards your right ear. Take a stretch over until you feel a gentle stretch on the right side of your neck. Relax the right shoulder down. You might keep your fingertips on the floor, or the other option is to place a hand behind the head. Just breathe and soften to the stretch. Coming up, we're going to take a twist. Right hand over the left knee, left hand behind you. Start the twist from the center, and then the ribs and the shoulder and the head. And also think of using the eyes. Turn the eyes. Just notice what you see there behind you. Relax the shoulders down. We're going to keep the shoulders in that rotated position and just turn the head and the eyes over the right shoulder. And again, see what you can see with your eyes over on that side. And then turn the head back. Stomach, ribs, shoulders, head, eyes. Maybe you can see a little bit further. Coming back, if you're sitting cross-legged, you might want to change the leg that's in front. We're going to go to the other side. Left hand on the right knee, right hand behind. Lengthen and start rotating stomach, ribs, shoulders, head, and the eyes. And really look with your eyes, see what you see. And keeping the shoulders turned to the right, just turn the head and the eyes to the left. And really focusing with your eyes. And again, turn the head to the right, lengthening as you twist. Maybe you can turn a little bit more this time. Let's come back and come to all fours on hands and knees. Spread the fingers. Now exhale, round the spine. Take a moment to stay there, really lift the stomach. Curl the tailbone towards the head and the head towards the tailbone. You're stretching out the spine. And then as you inhale, stretch it in the opposite direction. Shoulders down away from the ears, opening the chest, gaze forwards. Let's do that one more time, just like that. Rounding the spine. The head drop over. Curl the tailbone down to really open up the lower back a bit more. Opening, arching the back, opening the shoulders. I'm going to do it again. This time we're also going to stretch the wrist. So point the right fingers towards the knee. So getting the stretch in the wrist. And again, round the spine, pulling the stomach in. Arch the back, gaze forwards. Let's stretch the other wrist. Left fingers point towards the knee. Round the spine, draw the stomach in. Arch the back, gaze forward. Breathe. Come into the puppy pose, so keep your hips up high, your chest and your head down. Walk the hands forward. Really relax your forehead into the floor. Think of sending your sits bones back. And if you want a slightly deeper stretch, you can place the palms of your hands together and take the hands back as you reach the elbows forwards. I find that gives me a slightly deeper stretch in between the shoulders and the sides of the body. Nice, deep, relaxed breath. Coming up, thread the needle. So we start with the right arm up towards the sky, opening the chest, and then thread that hand through. Relax your head down. You can keep the left hand where it is. Another option would be to walk it forwards and a little bit more to the right. And the option I'm going to take is to take that left hand behind my back, think of hooking it into the right thigh, and then that'll give you the option to open the chest a little bit more. So find the variation that works best for you. And when you're there, come back to the breath. And we're going to thread the needle to the other side. So reach the left arm up, open the chest, and thread the left hand through. And deciding whether you'd like to keep that right hand where it is, or perhaps walking it forwards and over to the left. Or the option I did on the other side, taking this hand behind the back, tucking it into the left thigh, and opening up the shoulder a little bit more. And coming up, let's go on to the forearms for a Sphinx pose. So bring your hips down. You might need to adjust your elbows forwards or back so you get a sense of length through the spine. Pressing down with the forearms, opening the chest. Really visualize the spine lengthening. Thinking of the front of the body lengthening as well. Just for a moment, relax, let the head drop over, sinking down. And then again, push the forearms down, opening the shoulders and lengthening the front and back body. One more time, dropping down, relax. And pressing the forearms. Think of lengthening from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, opening the chest. And let's come into a rest position. So you might choose to open your knees a little bit or have them closed or open them a lot. Find the position of the knees that works well for you. Relax the forehead down into the mat or the floor. You can keep the arms relaxed, or for a slightly more active stretch, walk them forward till they're totally straight. Press your palms into the mat and use that to send your sits bones back. Another big breath. And then when you're ready, come to lying on your back. Hug the right knee in. And we're going to draw circles with the toes and the ankles, making the circles big and generous. stretching all the way around the circle. And the other way, if you haven't done that yet, circling the foot. Take your hands behind the thigh, reach your leg up, find a gentle stretch. You might want to walk your arms up, your hands up a little bit further. Play with flexing the foot and then pointing the toes. See what works best for you. I'm going to keep my foot flexed. If you're very flexible, you might even be able to hold onto your foot and pull that in towards you. So find what works for you. Let's bend that knee. Using the left hand, we're going to take a twist across, open the right arm, and use the left hand to guide your knee towards the floor until you feel a good stretch on the right side. So depending on where you're stiffest, you might feel it more in the lower back or the thigh or the shoulder. So wherever you're feeling the stretch, see if you can soften and breathe and allow your body to relax. I love this stretch. I could stay here for a lot longer. Feel free to pause if you want to stay for longer, but we're going to move on to the four-figure stretch. So cross your right foot over your left knee. To begin with, we're going to use the right hand to open that thigh, creating space in the right hip. And then use both hands to pull the left knee in towards you. Try rocking very gently right and left. Again, exploring where it feels best for you. You might just want to stay in the center, and on each exhalation, bring that right knee in a little bit further. You can use either your elbow or your right hand to open the knee a little bit more. And we have all that on the other side. So stretch the right leg out, hug the left knee in. We started with the foot and the ankle, making big, generous circles, as much range of motion as possible. And change the direction of the circle. Keep the hands behind the thigh, reach that leg up, and then start walking your hands up towards your foot and play with how it feels to flex or to point the foot, what feels best for you. When you've found your position, see how much you can relax and soften into this stretch. Bend the knee, open the left hand, use the right hand to bring the knee across to a twist, and opening the left shoulder. Notice if it feels any different on this side. You might feel the stretch in a slightly different way on the other side. Softening your body as you breathe. Slowly, deeply, calmly. If you need to take some more time, please take your time. I'm going to move on to the four-figure stretch. So preparing by crossing the left foot over the right knee and using that left hand to open So creating space in that hip joint. Use both hands to hug the knee in towards you. Maybe rock a little bit from right to left. You might just want to stay centered and pull the knee in towards you. For an extra little stretch, you can use your elbow or hand to open the knee a little bit more. Here we're going to go into the banana position. So lift up your hips, shift them over to the right side of the mat, stretch the legs out and take them to the left side, and stretch the arms also to the left side. So often the tendency is to lift the right hip up. Make sure both hip points are facing up towards the ceiling. So we're in the side bend. The closer you get that right leg towards the left, the more you'll feel the stretch. And if you want an even deeper stretch, cross your right ankle over your left one. Pull your arms a little bit further over to the left. You should be feeling a nice stretch on the right side of your body. Each exhalation, soften. Again, if you want more time there, take your time. If you've had enough, we'll shift the hips over to the left. Stretch the legs out, taking them to the right. Take the arms, so we're side bending, keeping the hips pointing straight up towards the ceiling. Bring the left leg closer to the right, and to deepen the stretch, cross the ankles, left one over the right. Use the right arm to pull the left one a little bit deeper into the stretch. When you find the position that works well, just stay there and breathe. Again, taking as long as you would like to stay. And you're ready, come back to center. Hug your knees in towards you, open them out a little bit. And just let's do a little rock from side to side. We'll take that into a happy baby. So you might want to hold on to your feet or to your legs. Just find where is the most comfortable place for you to hold on. Gently opening the legs and rocking from right to left. And take a moment to come to center. If you want, you can open your legs just a little bit more. And then let everything go. Relax your arms and legs. Find the most comfortable position. Just allow your body to soften. Notice how even those few minutes of stretching, what sort of effect has that had on your body. So I encourage you to stay, just to breathe and relax for as long as you want. When you're ready, coming up to a sitting position, taking a moment to notice the length of the spine, the shoulders open, the head floating up. Thank you for doing this short class with me. And please subscribe if you haven't already done so we can do some more classes together.